Greetings and good day, YouTube. How are you doing today? I myself am pretty stressed out because we just got done taking out 2 bosses in a row. The Siren boss, level 2, level 2 is veteran, which wasn't too bad. And then we took out the Necromancer Lord. I'm not gonna spoil it for y'all if you haven't watched that episode. All I'm gonna say is, why the hell are you watching the next part if you haven't watched the previous part? Go stop this immediately and watch that part, because holy crap, that was awesome. Now that you've hopefully actually stopped the video, done that, and then are now back after an hour and I think it was 14 minutes. Yeah, right? That was insane, wasn't it? Yeah, exactly. We'll spoil a little bit now that you've gone back and watched it. If you haven't, why? Again, why? Anyways, we are going to be hitting the Warren's Champion level dungeon, a medium-sized one, for the Raider Talisman for Rusty Dios. So this is the group that's going to go on this quest. We're going to have probably something like this set up, in all honesty. I could actually be mistaken. Actually, we're going to have to do something like this now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, something like this will actually be like what we do. We also need to make sure that we have everybody with the proper skills, because you're not really going to be using Breakthrough. I mean, if we get surprised or something like that, Breakthrough would be really useful because it's a forward maneuver. So I actually think we'll keep that now that I'm thinking about it. I almost want to give you Toxin Trickery. The Blight's awesome, and the Thrown Daggers are great. I don't know if we're going to keep Flashing Daggers. Cures Bleed and Blight, gives you 12 dodge and 3 speed. We could do that right off the rip to give you an additional, what would that be, 37 dodge and 12 speed. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. You're good there. Stormwalker. This is your character, Stormwalker. You got an Occultist. A pretty damn good healer, too. Vulnerability Hex might be something to go for, because we don't really have a way to mark a target, do we? And honestly, the only thing this does 36% extra damage against marked targets, and that's the only thing that does. Well, like we always do, we're gonna make sure that I know they do, because I see right there they have 4 and 4. But apparently they don't. I'm so glad I checked that, because my brain's jumbled right now. So glad I checked that. Wow, we definitely need to take a loot run out here, because they are low on money. $13 dodge and 4 speed. 4 blight. We're gonna sell some trinkets. We're gonna sell some of our useless trinkets. Oh. We can't sell it. I wonder why. We should probably wear the Necromancer's Collar into the darkest dungeon. The Antiquarian, will use that. We have 2 of these we do not need, so we'll sell 1. Those are fine. We're gonna sell 1 of those because we're not gonna use it. We probably won't use 2 of those. Goodbye. 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 Anything else we could sell? Probably. 20 damage, 10 stress, 20 stress. Sell that, sure, why not? I kind of like the moon ring. Phew, our grave robber is going to be completely dodged. Greetings and a good day, Gianni. How are you doing today? You know what? I'm going to sell both of them. Both of them? Both of them. I'm going to sell both of them. Because we're really not going to use this extra protection. Because it does less damage. Damage versus beasts could be useful. Then again, we do have just 20 damage extra, 20 damage extra. The loss of 1 speed's actually worth it in my personal opinion. Okay, yeah, we'll keep that there. Okay. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Alright, we have 2 squads. We have 2 fully decked out squads. What that means is this squad could go out on the second and delve into the darkest dungeon. Now, the reason I'm saying this is because when these get this level 6, we have a Crusader, a Highwayman, a Plague Doctor, and a Vestal. That is a group that can take on the first bout in the darkest dungeon, right? So we need to do 4 darkest dungeon things, and I don't know if you can take them out on the same, because the way that they seem to word it, it sounds like you cannot take the same group out into another delving of the darkest dungeon because of some of the options that I was looking at. We need to get everybody ready to trinket up for this one. Glory Seekers. Okay, this is a good group name. Great. If a group has a name, it's a good group. That's not 100% true, but I'm going to say that like that because why not? Where are we going right now? We're going to the Warrens. So Warrens have beasts, right? Pigs, beasts, humanoid type creatures. I'm trying to think about who's at, like, who do we want to make? We only have 2 of these. Shit. That kind of sucks that you have that. You're not going to the thing, you go into the Warrens, so you're a Warrens adventurer. That's not useful. You have a weak grip on life, so we're giving you one of these guaranteed, no matter what. Also, more healing skills. Do we want to make you a healer? Do we want to make you a healer? We can actually get rid of that and use Protect Me. We could get rid of Nervous Stab and keep the Festering Vapors, but they have Blight Resist, so actually, now that I'm thinking about that, we already have a healer. We already have a healer. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Because you are the healer. We can do this. I don't think you need the damage. More speed, more dodge. Yeah, more speed, more dodge. And maybe a higher blight chance. You kind of want to focus on damage with you. We also need a little bit of a scout. Then again, that's really good. 42 dodge without any buffs or anything like that. We could just make you the Dodger Extraordinaire, Rusty. I kind of want to give you some extra damage, though. I love giving extra damage. Or we could give you more scouting chance. Because I like to be able to scout and see what the hell is going on. We only have a 25% base chance to do so. We'll figure out what we do after we get you decked out. You have... So you definitely need to have the extra heals, for sure. That could come in clutch. I mean, you have a good heal to begin with, but I like the idea of being able to hit 33% more, right? That's always good. That one extra health could make a difference. I almost want to stack double damage on you. You lose a speed. I think it's worth it. I really do think it's worth it losing a speed for this. Or we could go so you have as much speed as possible. Keep that on you. Give you... Give you... the map? Give you extra damage. And... give you... So 38, 30, 42, and 30 dodge. Those are decent dodges, I suppose. That would take away 8 of the dodge for 25 extra damage. Is it worth it? This is actually pretty good now that I'm thinking about it. Against Unholy. That's actually probably pretty good. I really should probably bring some of these now that I'm thinking about it. A little bit of extra damage. Does a little bit of extra damage actually matter? Yeah, it does. Because what is it without this? 10 to 19, 12 to 23. That's an additional 2 to 4? Yeah, that's an additional 2 to 4 extra damage we're doing. Right? Yeah, an additional 2 to 4 damage. That's kind of insane. Oh, if you lose tough, that would suck. Whatever. Alright, I think that's everybody set up. Let's make sure they have the abilities we want. We also might need to go to camp. Make sure they have the right camping skills. Pretty sure they do for the most part. Because there's not really anything else we could give. Yeah. Really fast, really fast. Man, it costs so much. Whatever. We'll focus on crests. We'll do that later. Basically, we're doing this for the Grave Robber trinket right here. The crit, the the disarm, the speed, and the scout chance. That'll be very useful. Stack that with this. What is that giving you? Is that giving you more dodge or... No, just more crit and more speed. That'll actually be glorious. Less HP, but it's fine. Probably more damage overall because of the increased crit. So let's do it. Let's provision. This time, let's not get rid of our torches. Yeah? You might see where I'm thinking about going with this one. That's dumb. No, no. We'll leave behind Dismas's head, I suppose, and give you one of these. I think that's a good idea. I have a weird feeling that I'm gonna make use of it. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. So that should be more than enough keys for this area. That should be more than enough shovels. All right, we got the torches, right? We got the torches, we got the food. We need these. And we need nothing else. Okay, let's do this. This is not a boss fight, this is just a champion level dungeon, and champion level dungeons are a complete pain in the ass. You're guaranteed to take damage, so you kind of have to have a healer on these ones.
Even the fiercest beast will lay
Or
down when
so
it
much
is not
dodge is
eaten.
ridiculous. I probably should have been
Steal
focused
their
on you.
food.
We could camp in the next room, like we could go here, camp, and just see everything. I can see forever. That's a shame and a half.
Watch
A shame,
your
a shame, a
steps.
shame. I almost want to ignore the book. Stress? No, no stress. That's good. Just torchlight
Match
gone.
is struck. A blazing star is born.
No scout.
A moment of respite.
Might be the earliest I've
Chance
ever
to steel
camped.
oneself against the coming horrors.
We don't have anybody to prevent nighttime ambush, do we? Eh, fuck it. Anybody got any diseases? Nope. And we got ambushed.
Pharaohs may
Nice.
indeed stalk these shadows.
Nice.
But yonder, a glint of gold.
How did you not dodge that? You have a billion dodge. How? Thank you for hitting. So glad you actually hit that time. You're gonna get hit by everything because you're in the wrong position. So glad I left that on you. I'm so glad I left breakthrough on you. That could have been such a bad time.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
You need to heal yourself. Extra, that was basically an extra 3 health we just got there.
Dazed, reeling, about to break.
Well, at least we have a semi-decent healer on our hands.
Press this about.
There we go, a little bit of a stress
Them
heal
no
for us.
quarter.
You die to the blight. No, you don't. There we go, that's a great heal. An additional 6.
A dizzying blow to body and brain. The slow death, unforeseen.
gonna have to heal you up. Well, the reason we didn't dodge is because when your torch is lower, you have less dodge. So that's why right there.
Ambushed by foul invention.
I'm a little aggravated by that. You better fucking scout. Alright, where's the quests? So that's a quest location, that's a quest location. So the other quest location's either back here or over here. We might be able to find a secret room. I don't know if we're going to be able to find a enough uses for our keys. This could potentially be a fight, so let's make sure our torch is at or as full as we want it. We should be using Maria for this.
For a task well performed.
Mistakes were made. We're missing out on a bunch of antiques. So we're actually missing out on money. I forgot what we're even doing here. It's 3 grain sacks.
Quickens.
So good you're a great healer. Please don't. Thank you. The reason we're doing that is because of the amount of dodge you have is too damn high. That's a good hit.
Quakes.
That was a great hit. Hey, perfect.
Festering fear consumes the mind.
Oh, that's annoying. Everyone's gonna get afflicted again. These dungeons suck. And that was a weak heal. At least it was a heal. And at least you're hitting this hit. You die to the blight next turn. How are you fucking not dodging? How are you not dodging? You have 63 dodge and 20 protection. The fuck?
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
These are maggots. These are like low-level shit maggots. Level 5 Dungeon Explorers thwarted by a group of maggots. More at 11.
Decimated. As the fiend falls.
Like, they all have level 5 gear, right? Yeah. Hold on, really quick, let me try. Level 5 gear, level 5 gear, level 5 gear, level 5 gear. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Is this another who the fuck balanced the champion level dungeons? Like, who hurt you? Who hurt you? I hate you. Sometimes. When you do shit like that. You fucking whore. What did you get? Nothing? Okay. Oh. Damn. Oh. Good. Do we have a de-stealth? Yeah, oh, that was a mistake. We did have a de-stealther. If that hits, it's gonna do a lot of damage.
Ringing ears. Blurred vision.
That's fine.
The end approaches.
You're gonna get blade effect. How did you not dodge that? Honestly, how the hell are you not dodging? You have 63 dodge. I mean, that, like... If it works based on a percentile basis, that means 63% of the things that come your way get dodged. And you're trying to tell me... No?
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Thank fuck we have a good healer on board. Really, we'd be screwed if not. And I feel like they're doing way more damage than we are.
Mortality clarified.
Doesn't help when they crit every other turn. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, it's not, but there's nothing I can do about it. That's fine.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Yes, glorious. Our healer is passing. Wonderful. Oh, that's a shame. Please. Thank you. Better than nothing, I guess.
As victories mount, so too will
I'm just gonna ignore this because the debuff is too bad. Secret room. I'll take it. Quest, please. Yes, okay, we can leave whenever we want. But because I'm a glutton for punishment and greed, like greed is the big one, we're gonna not leave immediately, even though I should. We have one more meal. I want to try and use some of these damn keys up. I almost pressed the hand. That would have been so bad. So worth.
Impressive haul, if you value such things.
If you value such things. I value such things so much that I'm actually going to get rid of the gold.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Okay, I figured there'd be a fight over here. I'm glad I did what I did. Nobody is stealth. Protect me. You better dodge. Because this is going to give you, what do you have right now? 50 dodge. This is going to give you 63 plus 4 speed. You should be able to move like twice a turn now. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. Probably should have healed, but screw it. I'm surprised that doesn't have a bleed effect, but whatever.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in
Okay, why are they not dodging? Why are they not dodging? Another hopeless? 2 hopeless? Really? 2 hopeless. Apparently that was the first dodge outside of everybody else, it feels like.
quickly
I mean,
the
you're
tide
stunned, so I guess you can't dodge that. You got the worries, which is more stress. That's exactly what we need. We just need to stack that stress on top of each other.
Well struck.
I mean, that works. Keep stacking protect me, I guess. Because it seems to also stack the dodge. Even though that doesn't fucking matter. $56. Feel like there's too little dodge there.
Eradicated.
There we go. That's what I'm wanting to see. I'm wanting to see more crits. I'm wanting to see more stuff like that. More dodges.
Grievous injury.
What is the chance hit? Can you fucking let me left click or right click on these things and see what the hell their stats are? Because that's bullshit. There we go. That makes me a little bit better. Oh, you're gonna have a heart attack. That's not good. The dodges are like, they have 21 dodge, we have a fucking $1,000,002 dodge, and we get hit and they dodge everything. Like, suck off with that, game. Seriously. This is way worse than XCOM. Any complaints I had about XCOM RNG up until I actually play XCOM again are hereby null and void until I'm actually playing XCOM, because I guarantee you as soon as I'm playing XCOM, I'm gonna bitch about the RNG. I mean, it's what you do. You bitch about the game that you're playing and compare it to other games and say, oh, this game is not nearly as bad as this game. And then when you're playing that game,
Success.
you, shit. Well, I guess we take what we can take. And then when you're playing that game, you bitch about it as if you never made any compliments or complaints about it otherwise. I'm doing some weird stuff. That weird stuff that I'm doing is I'm gonna try and avoid fights and get goodies. We're gonna have to leave. We only have one food left, and that's not gonna work. We have no food left, and we've wasted so many keys and whatever. Just get me out of here, I guess. This was a waste of keys. I shouldn't have got that many keys, mind you. We technically only bought 3 keys. We bought 3 keys, and we made 2 keys and brought one with us. So, this is a decent haul, I guess. We completed the quest, so that's all I can ask for.
Yield double benefit. The town may eat, and the swine will not.
20,000 gold. That'll help us buff up a little bit if we need to. We got level 6 across the board. So overall, I guess it was a good situation. Death, blow resist, dodge, supply, and provision cost is less. So much less now. So that's what bumper crop does. Supply and provision is lowered. 69 stress reduces. Nice, nice. Level. We got some diseases to get rid of. We also have some negative effects to get rid of as well. Not that bad. More damage if the torchlight is lower. That's actually a helpful thing. Oh, yeah, I know you can, but I'm gonna do it because it's quick, it's easy. It's an excuse not to take a full group out into another dungeon. Trying to think exactly what I want. More melee damage skills for the bounty hunter. Fresh air in the tunnels and more 20% damage. Even though it doesn't feel like it's doing anything. Caregivers Convention's actually really good. Yeah, we're gonna do Caregivers Convention with Matrix, Bourneville, Dead Man's Party. That's a pretty good one. Ghost of Las Gris, and you. So you're good in any positions. This group doesn't really have a designated healer except for you for the most part. This is the Weld, which actually has a lot of beasts. Hilarious. This group should be more than enough for this dungeon we're about to take on. Caregivers Convention's pretty good. I want to make sure that we actually have the sanitarium upgraded a little bit. We need more busts. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do that silly shit and get rid of some of you. Can we get 10 busts with this? Is that how many we need? No, we need 20. How many is that getting rid of? Half. Fine. We'll be able to cure more people. That really matters, but it was to get to here. So we could open this up next. Let's make sure we get the trinkets unequipped. Also, greetings and good day, Matrix. How are you today? God, what a... Ooh. Probably should bring you along. Yeah, whatever. Basically just back up for now. This is fine. We probably shouldn't pass that up, but I'm gonna let it be. We want to do the Weld. Is this... Yeah, we need one more boss to kill in the ruins, right? Yeah, the Gibbering Prophet. Ugh, gross. 4 more bosses for the Warrens. No, 4 more bosses for the Weld. Ruins, also 4 more. And at least 4 more for the... Well, at least 3 more for the Cove. I don't know what a brigand incursion is. This is gonna be interesting because we're actually gonna have to like take certain people, like dismiss certain people and bring certain people around, because like this group we can level up a little bit, right? Again, I'm gonna do this just to make sure. I know I just did this, but I want to double check. Let's get any level 3s we see. We're gonna get rid of you. We're gonna dismiss you.
Slumped shoulders, wild eyes, and a stumbling gait. This one is no more good to us.
But yeah, I think we're okay with that because we don't have any more low-level bosses, like apprentice-level bosses. So that's fine. More accuracy on melee skills, more bleed chance, and 20% melee damage. That's pretty good. But we're gonna do Caregivers Convention just so we can clear up the Weld and fight a weld boss, I suppose, with this group. We need to trink it up, though. I mean, the damage might not actually be as good as I feel like it is. I mean, it is, but it doesn't feel like it's helping us. The Torrent Rotator sucks. It reduces the amount of damage they do. You're gonna have the spiked collar, at the very least. Probably also this as well, to negate the clumsy. We need to get rid of clumsy. Get rid of clumsy. I don't know, lock a couple things in. I like that. Do we want to give you the scouting chance? 10% extra scouting chance? That's really not worth it, in my opinion. It'd be better just to put this on somebody, the Ancestral's map. If we wanted to go for scouting chance, we could stack damage. You could double stack damage, but you'll be a little bit reduced in your thing. We could take away some of your dodge and give you, since we're going to be fighting against beasts for the most part. It's only good against beasts, but this is an area where I believe there are a lot of beasts. Fungals. We could do low torchlight level. Probably not, now that I'm thinking about it. More speed, more dodge. Protection, less speed. Do we want to make you a healer? No. Maybe. You know what? I'm thinking too far for this one. This one we really don't need to think that far about, because of the fact that I've smoked through dungeons like this in the past. You know what? Screw it. You can do more damage against beasts. Try to keep that in mind. I like this group setup. I really do. This group is going to be level 5 after this dungeon. We might have to make a different group setup, but this should be good enough. We do have a somewhat, like, decent healer. We're going to put you here. And we are actually going to take away Protect Me for the heal. That for the heal, because the Festering Vapors actually isn't going to be helpful because of the blight resist they all have. So a little bit of a heal to help us out just in case, and Protect Me. This should be good. You'll be a pretty decent damager, especially against beasts. You'll be pretty good, and you will be pretty good as well. We have a couple of marks on this group. Let us provision. We could probably take a little bit of extra considering the fact that it costs, like, so much less. Oh, it's free. I mean... Literally just take whatever the hell we want. And yes, there is a reason I'm going a little bit crazy with this stuff. And you know what? We're being a little bit silly. We probably don't need this, but if we get rid of it, it doesn't really matter because of the fact that it's free. It's free real estate. That gets rid of... It doesn't get rid of affliction. At least I don't think it does. Yeah, bumper crop is pretty awesome. It gives you a free... Basically, it gives you pure profit on a run. And this is a good run to have a pure profit on.
Our land is remote and unneighbored. Every lost resource must be recovered.
Well, we might as well. What is this? Oh, gather 3 medicines. So, this is one where we want to try and make sure that we... have 3 spaces available, so when we're about ready to do the quest, we can like double back, get rid of the torches, get rid of the food, and get the quest items. I kind of want to mark you. Get rid of some of your protection. None of them have a bleed. I guess we'll just focus on the big Mama Yama. That's an anti-dodge. We probably don't need it, in all honesty. Yeah, there we go.
Continue the onslaught.
Does push the corpse forward.
Them all.
Surprised you didn't dodge that, but whatever, not that big of a deal. I'm a little annoyed. I'm a little annoyed by that one, not gonna lie. Good hit, actually. I really wish those bandages actually cured bleeding. If not blight, just bleeding. There we go.
Monster's size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Stab him. Stab them all. We will work on doing that. Anti-venom. Bandages. It's bandages. Okay. We needed to use Maria for that. That was a mistake. We missed out on 500 gold there, unfortunately. I need to try and keep that in mind for the future. We actually didn't get an antique there. No, we did. We did. Never mind. We got a good antique that might make up for the loss of the 500 gold. The main focus of this is trying to get as many antiques as possible because antiques are better than gold because we can stack 20 of them and all valued. They're valued at 500, right? And we can only have a stack of 2,500 gold with the group that we have. Gems that are valuable are sapphires, emeralds, and rubies. Those are really the only ones we would think about keeping with us. Everything else we can just drop. Like the cisterns we don't need and the gold we don't need. But those will come later. After we do this room, we might have to camp. We're gonna de-stealth this person. Because I don't know if they get any benefits. Well, they're stealth. So we're gonna make sure we negate any potential benefits by de-stealthing there. Also, we're gonna focus on healing you as we can. Probably a negative thing to do. We should probably focus on damage and heal later, but every little bit of healing helps. Like, look at the difference between this dungeon and the last dungeon we were on, for example, right? Just look at the difference between these two dungeons. Look at the amount of dodge that are happening. And we had people with double dodge, right? We had finish him. Finish him actually has a. Oh, never mind. I thought it had a lower accuracy than the other stuff. Finish is good for the people in the back, right?
Destroyed.
Because each attack has a different range. That sucks. At least you resisted the bleed. I mean, you died of the bleeding, so we're not going to focus on you. We're going to hit you, and now you died of the bleeding as well.
A death
Good call.
by inches.
And now heal you.
Slowly,
There we go.
gently. This is how a
Yeah,
life
those
is
are
gained.
way more valuable than the cisterns for sure. That's a key. Perfect. Let's make sure we use Matrix for this one. So we can get the... Ooh, nice one. The onyxes are not valuable to keep because it's basically just a stack of gold. I'm not even going to get the busts. I probably should get the busts. But this is a loot run, so for the time being, we'll keep the busts, but we probably won't keep the busts, you know what I mean? The spiders will give us an antique at the very least. I think we go for the AoE damage. They can dodge it, they have 24 dodge, that's fine. We should be able to dodge just as well, but we don't. Unfortunate.
Executed with
There we go.
impunity.
Wonderful. We're actually going to have to camp after this one for a little bit of a heal. But that'll come later. Use the dog biscuit. It's not worth it to use a dog biscuit on a fight like this. I do thank you for reminding me, though. I do thank you for reminding me. Because what a dog biscuit does is for 3 rounds, it gives you 50% extra damage. We really don't need extra damage against a group like this. Might as well get rid of the blight, as we can. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage.
Another abomination.
Probably a good thing. Like this right here. This is actually really, like, this is... We're gonna have to make some tough decisions. Because emeralds, as long as we get more of them, are pretty valuable. Sapphires, as long as we get 3 of them, are pretty valuable. But here's the problem. We come across a situation where... What do we keep? What do we get rid of? Like, we're gonna get rid of this for temporary purposes. And we're gonna go from there. We're also gonna make sure we get rid of the blight on you, because spiders apparently have a lot of anti-venom. And I think we're gonna camp. It's a little bit early, it feels like, but
A spark without
I'm more than okay with
is a
it.
goal without hope.
We can pop a little bit of extra food because we brought a little bit of extra food. Don't have an ability to prevent nighttime ambush, do we? No. Yes, we do. Never mind, ignore that. We could heal, but I think we'll do the accuracy and the damage after we resupply. Another shovel, bandages, and 2 more food. Perfect. Alright. -2 speed for 4 battles? How about no? Let's get rid of that. And now we rest. I'm tempted to give everybody holy water, actually. No, I shouldn't have done that. That was a mistake. Because we did nighttime ambush prevention, so
In
that was a
Radiance,
mistake.
May we find
If we didn't have
victory.
nighttime ambush prevention, that actually would have been a good thing to do. The lack of a scout kind of is a shame, but we should have probably been on Matrix to do that properly. That was my fault, my bad.
The way is
Couldn't
lit.
do anything about
The
that
path
trap.
is clear. We require require only the strength to follow it.
I wish you wouldn't do that. Because you made me miss out on 500 gold and... Oh no. How do you make a slime bleed? Well, pretty easily apparently.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
No, it's not really a new slime type. It's a different colored slime because we're in a different biome. I hate these slimes. I hate these slimes. Yes, oh yes, I hate the slimes.
The blood quickens.
We need to be quick about this. Or they could just do that shit. Probably should direct fire attack them instead of what we were doing. That's one down. We have 2 more to go. Yeah, direct fire's better. You use this to the bleed, which is unfortunate.
Annihilated.
And bleeding's only at 2, yeah. Okay, good, you didn't cytokinesis. I was so worried you were gonna cytokinesis, and I would have been so upset. So upset.
Decimated.
Like I said.
Very. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Now that time I knew what I was doing. I got rid of the torch on purpose. This is actually a quest item. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna ignore the quest location for now, so we can get all the stuff done. We're gonna have to do a lot of backtracking, unfortunately, but I'm okay with that backtracking because it gives us a potential chance to fight more fights and get more antiques, which are what we're primarily focused on doing. Like that right there, this is a hell of a lot of gold we're gonna get. What's the bet? I'm thinking we're gonna get around 40,000 gold is what we're gonna be coming away with. Good hit.
Their
Good.
formation is broken.
They're both bleeding.
Maintain the offensive.
Great.
Back.
Alright, that was systematic. Systematic and glorious. It sucks to leave all this behind, but we're not focused on that. We're focused on valuables. So that's what we're gonna try and stay focused on. The valuables. Alright, we surprised them so we can try and focus. Maybe mark the ones down here. This is dodge. We don't really need to worry about dodge too much. That's a great kill. I guess because you're kind of useless in this situation because of the protection, we'll use you as a healer. We'll also do away with your protection. Because as annoying as these are worse because they have an ability, Rend the Marked. Rend the Marked is pretty bad. At least they didn't Rend the Mark or use Mark. They just used Blight. The Blight sucks, but it's not too bad. The swipe is bad, but the Rend the Mark is real bad.
Injury. Palpable fear.
You feel fine. Almost dead. I'm gonna keep 1 anti-venom. That's that done.
The enemy crumbles.
And because you have lower protection, we actually will kill you.
The fiend falls. A faint hope blossoms.
You should actually bleed, yeah. Oh, look at the design. I just noticed what the design is of this. This is fucked up. That's a person. That's a head right there with the... Oh, that's gross. I wish what has been seen can never be unseen. I wish I never saw that. Oh god, the horror. The horror.
A time to perform beyond one's
That dodge is a little annoying. we go.
Disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
Wow. This is gonna be a high level loot run. Like, insane though. Well, the paintings suck. Like, losing all that sucks, but screw it. I'm going main focus. Main focus. Nothing but the money loot. Nothing but the money loot. Nothing but the money. Yeah, I do recall that, but my brain didn't register exactly what
Nature
you
herself,
were saying.
a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent. A fortune waiting to be spent. The light, the promise of safety.
The lack of a scout there kind of is a shame and a half. We have the means to cure this. We have the means to cure this. I think. Really? Oh, it's like a 50-50. Balanced. That's kind of bad. Not really. These are fungals. What are fungals registered as? Thank you for the trap info. A lot of the time when I'm looking like this, I'm not really looking at chat. I look over and when I read the chat. Oh, good scout. Please give me a secret room. It's not going to, but whatever. Wow, not a lot of room battles. Lots of curios, though. I know the trap right here. Boom. Good de-stresses. Good de-stresses. Good, just keep going for it. Why not? Thick-blooded. Do you have more blight resist? That'll be useful. What about the 13 seconds we keep it for?
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
We're actually gonna end up going torchless here soon. Another key. Another one? This place eats up. Okay, so I'm noticing that the weld eats up torchlight. I don't know what it is, but the weld eats up the torchlight. There's a room battle. There's something we like to see, right? I wish you wouldn't have done that. I have a fucking shovel, Matrix. Come on now. Dog food only works on the middle of a battle. I will use it this time though, because otherwise it's just taking up space. We are gonna be zero torchlight here in a minute. And we're also gonna have to kind of focus on healing a little bit. Let's try and just kill these guys first, because they're actually the most damaging for us. Shit. A 1 in 25 chance. Didn't hit who I wanted to hit.
Ringing ears, blurred vision. The end approaches.
That's why you don't want to have marked on your people, because of random mark right there how much damage it does.
Masterfully
Fine, whatever.
executed.
have to work on healing yourself, I suppose. %. This is a lot more of a lower health level than I was hoping for. This random blight is bullshit.
As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves. A hand's breadth from becoming unwound. The slow death, unforeseen, unforgiving.
Where's the quest item? We only have one activated quest item right now. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We're gonna have to wait until they hit the blight, and then we gotta
Teetering
stop.
on the brink, facing the
And then
abyss.
we have to feed once. Shit. The fucking timing on that. That's actually annoying.
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion.
So we need better heals for this group. This group cannot go out on a champion level dungeon. We also didn't use the dog food. We should have. We should have. But we didn't. I have a bad habit of not doing that. Now we're gonna be low light torch level. I don't know if we're gonna be able to complete this one. Don't. Thank you so much for not doing it this time. That has saved our life. That has saved everybody. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do. Yeah, let's eat the food this time, because we didn't come across, we got very lucky, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, we got so extremely lucky, it's ridiculous. Damn the dodge. Damn the dodge. Do you die to the bleed at least? Okay, good. We took out 2 of them right off the rip. Fancy. That's another blight, isn't it? Yeah, 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 yeah. Thank you for dodging this time. I would have been very upset if you hadn't.
As victories mount,
I don't know how
so
much the
too
dog
will
food actually
resistance.
helps. Like, it's good against bosses and stuff like that, but in the 15 accuracy, damn, does it not feel like it's worth it sometimes.
And now the true test. Hold fast or expire.
This is gonna be bad.
Glittering gold.
I can't do the food yet. I gotta try and delay as long as possible. I know I do see the thing there. I think we can survive. I think we can do it.
Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows.
We need to
but
not
yonder
have two battles. This needs to be one battle. It's kind of a bad fight. Oh, we're dead.
Survival is a tenuous proposition
Wow.
in this sprawling tomb.
Wow. Wow. That sucks.
Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism.
Okay, that's
or
bullshit.
cowardice.
That's actually bullshit. And I'm not saying that because he died. I'm saying that because not only did he have a shit ton of dodge, he also... Whatever. That's just bullshit. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
The abyss returns even the boldest gaze.
I guess I should have fed him food. My bad. Lesson learned. I guess starvation's better than that. He had speed. He had higher speed than 6. That's utter bullshit.
Where cursed champion falls. Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of
Now
the
we're gonna get a
mind?
Shambhala fight and the whole group's gonna be fucking dead. That was the last fight though, the last official fight we had to do. I guarantee I would bet money on it.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Oh, that was a mistake. I should have clicked the torch. Whoops.
A handsome reward for a task.
Where did we
well
get 8 food from? That pack. Of course we did. Of fucking course we did. I knew it. I fucking knew it. Oh, I'm mad. I'm fucking fuming right now. I'm fuming right now about that one. Yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter.
Reeling, gasping,
taken over the edge.
That's why I
into
didn't want to do it.
madness.
And of course, the character that it just so happens to be that was on death's door, he decides to attack. And fucking doesn't hit the 67%, it hits the 33%. It's not even, is it? No, it's more than, no, it's 33%. I'm so pissed about that. That's so fucking dumb, and we're not gonna get a single fight after that either. Why is it always at the fucking end of a quest, one thing, it's one fucking thing at the end of a goddamn quest that does it. Every single fucking time. I'm starting to get pissed off about that. With Grant, it was literally the last group of enemies. With War Dog, first character, it was fucking literally the last room we had to go to before he died before that. And then, just then, not a single fight after this, and we have no fucking torch. I'm actually pissed off we haven't got another fight after that. Like, that's what's pissing me off more than anything. There we go. Shambler fight or a collector fight. Give it to me. We're probably gonna die here. I probably should try and back out, but fuck it. We're going balls deep. No, we're gonna win this fight. I refuse now. Now I'm being a stubborn asshole, but... all we're gonna do is get heart attacks and we have heals to get rid of that, or afflictions. Ooh. Selfish, yeah, whatever. He's gonna pass. That'll be fine. I actually didn't mean to do that. Well, we got one virtue.
Anger is power.
Neat.
Unleash it.
Oh. Well. Shit.
A victory. Perhaps the turning point.
How dumb. How fucking stupid. No, you weren't, Jazz. We're fine. Sorry if I sound a little bit more heated towards you. I'm not meaning to. I'm just pissed off about the fucking death. Like, complete and utter bullshit that was. I know. I fucking know that that character had more than 5 speed.
These tonics and herbs will stave off infection.
I don't even fucking care how much money we
Neutralize
got.
Contagion.
I really don't. That's so aggravating. How long is the damn YouTube? Wow, an hour and 17. Okay.
Rare and exotic injuries.
Yeah, a lot of good
makes
that
this
does me.
place perfect for the study of suffering.
Hmm.
Send this one to journey elsewhere, for we have need of sterner stock.
That is so fucking infuriating. Yeah, we got a bunch of money. Cool. Ah. See, it wasn't even overconfidence. That's the thing, it wasn't even overconfidence either. It was just complete and utter bullshit. Eight speed. 8 fucking speed, and he died to a 6-speed creature. Yeah, bullshit. Complete and utter fucking bullshit. Whatever. There you go. That wasn't a named character anyway, so fuck it. I'm gonna end the episode for YouTube here. I do hope you enjoyed your stay. And until next time, take care and have a good one. Bye-bye.